this to me is like, I'm on the way out the door rap. You guys really want to hear this junk right now? In 2025, you want to hear him talking about fighting Irish to LeBron James.
I prefer this over Wagwan Delilah.
Like, I might take off my shirt and just do this with just my shirt and a bunch of chains, bro. What? Come at me. Who's the king of New York or queen of New York? Because I got to be honest, salute to Joey Bada. Thanks for coming back and dropping some lyrical heat and all that. And like I just said, 799,000, let's say 800,000 views.
Yeah.
That's not king of New York. There is no king in New York right now. James.
We all know about that, bro. Anyone in the city, like...
No, we don't. Tell me, or remind me, please.
Oh, man, am I going to be the bearer of bad news for ESPN? Come on, guys. We all know LeBron is out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
What? So what, is he grinding up on the things?
I don't know. I don't want to get a very big
No. Listen. We're going to the next level this year, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
It's LeBron out here grinding up on things on the Toronto gal them, bringing them back over to the Marriott, them out.
No.
Yes.
We love hip hop.
No, someone tried to say you guys should interview Lil X. I had to go crazy on them.
Go pull up the friggin' interview.
Oh, maybe he has some. He would like to shed some light on the Kendrick and Drake. I'm like, bro, we've already fucking talked to this guy. We weren't talking to him about that. We're talking to him about fucking Robin Hood and shit like that. Like
it's a long time ago.
The failure of Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah,
oh, Toronto.
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto, bro. It's like being in an abusive relationship. It's like you love it, but it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
good for you, bro.
Holy.
It's almost like an interdependent relationship.
Yeah, codependent.
A codependent relationship because you love it, but you can't leave because one, it's not that easy to just pick up and leave your city. And you love your city. You don't want to just leave your city. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of that you hate.
It's like, I care about her, but she just lit your car on fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? But she's a good girl. I remember her.
I know, man.
Good time.
You remember the good times, Eli?
We got to make Toronto good again.
Man, the thing about when the Raptors won the championship.
Yeah, something that I wanted to talk to you guys about right off the top.
What's up, man?
Just to, the off the top stories that are not part of the podcast yet.
It should be on the Patreon.
No,
should be on the Patreon.
Patreon coming soon.
Jeez.
Poetic Flocka. Have you guys been keeping up with that? I didn't write it on the list.
I kind of seen one too. Yeah, but but let me know what you're about to talk to, and then I'm probably on it.
So I watched a point and shoot video last night. Right? Yeah, you know who point and shoot is. You know who point and shoot is, right? And it was a long video. I guess it was an exposed Poetic Flocka video.
Chala.
Jala, right? And salute to Poetic Flocka, right? That's the homie. But he made a video a couple of weeks before that, bless you, quote unquote, exposing point and shoot, right? He was suing him. He copyright. They were copyright striking each other. There's a lot of shit going on between these two guys. And I don't know, man. I don't know who to believe. It's kind of, I'm stuck at an impasse now, man.
They're both your friends.
No, I don't know. I don't know point and shoot like that.
No.
I like their videos and stuff like that, but when they're going crazy, like dissing somebody that I messed with, like Flocka's your friend. Yeah, and like he
Meta World.
He dismissed a bunch of different things that Flocka was claiming against him, and I'm like, damn, bro, like he did a pretty good job, man. Have you all been keeping up with any of this stuff?
I personally haven't. No.
What's going on?
I missed that one.
Flocka's like doesn't live in LA anymore.
No, he's went back to Milwaukee.
No, he lives in Texas.
Oh, the houses are cheaper.
He went to Texas to go live with some family and stuff like that. He explained that in his video, and how he was going through some stuff with his grandfather and everything like that, and he went back to Texas. Like he got super personal in this video before he explained why he started giving out copyright strikes. It was I don't know, man. The whole West Coast no jumper stuff. When's the last time you guys really kept up with that, man? Let's get real about no jumper.
With Loose Cannon and Whack 100.
Yeah, that
is
stuff.
the most, news that has like stuck out so far in the last week.
Yeah, I think I've watched a lot of videos about why No Jumper is falling off. Like now the only No Jumper content I consume besides like the Whack 100 show with Adam 22 is like why they fell off, which is it's kind of interesting because like all the other people who were like characters in there kind of branched off and did their own thing or they fell off. And then it kind of boils down to like, okay, like the real face of No Jumper is Adam 22.
Basically.
And I don't think the hip hop community has rocked with Adam 22 since the SoundCloud era. You know, he was bringing upon like different new podcast hosts and guests, and like he was building almost like a WWE network.
Yes.
Yeah, these characters and internal drama. But when that wasn't sustainable, people started looking at No Jumper like, oh, that's just Adam. It's like, oh, we don't rock with Adam type. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was not just the SoundCloud era. It was after that because there was a space of time and coming a little bit into the frame here, brother.
Sorry, man.
There was a space of time there where they were still doing well. But that's when they had brought in AD, T-Rel, all those guys. It was during the pandemic. And people were watching No Jumper heavy. It was once those guys left,
it went down.
It started going down, but they were still doing okay. It was the post-Cuck shit. Once he did that, I think a lot of people were just like, bro, I don't know if I can rock with Adam. You know what I'm saying? There's people, don't get me wrong, No Jumper still has fans and Adam still has fans. But when I post anything about Adam on my Instagram page, the first thing people start going to, oh, Siak, you know what I'm saying? They're going crazy on him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it.
They don't have the same kind of energy pre him letting his wife smash somebody else.
But even before that, they were still kind of like, yo, this guy's a vulture. This guy's a vulture.
Yeah, before it was just vulture, which is expected. Like that's expected. If you're like
they were
a white
probably
dude
already tuned out though. They were probably already tuned out. Those are the ones who are already tuned out of it.
I think white guys, right? And you've been called a culture vulture, right?
Yes.
White guys can get away with being called culture vulture and still flourish. Look at Vlad. He gets called a culture vulture all the time. He rich. He's a rich culture vulture. I don't think he is, but people think he is, and he's still rich. He's still doing well. You can still surpass the culture vultureness in hip hop. Yeah. But once you start getting into, sexual types things, where people start looking at you like a deviant, it's hard for people to be like, I respect that person's opinion.
You sure it wasn't with that homosexual corn star that he was walking down the street when he was walking?
That was just extra on top of it. Right?
That was like fresh off the friggin' Jason Love.
It started getting really weird.
That was like, how can I top the Jason Love stuff? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start pretending I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? But it was like from when they did that, I think it was like his opinion. And listen, with all due respect to Adam, his opinion in hip hop wasn't as respected because they're like, oh well, you're just a corn star. Why should we listen to what you? Why should we care what you have to say about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle or something like that?
Do you blame him though? Going another route?
Well, I don't know if he had a choice. Like,
I do blame him. Like it's one thing to just remain a star, or corn star. Pardon me, you're gonna have to bleep that out. Sorry, Reddit. But it's one thing to like do content with your wife and other women. That was W. Yeah. That was when he was doing friggin' what's it called? The plug talk.
Yeah.
That's respectable. It's like, yo, you're banging different shorties with your girl. Like, that was W. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you let Jason Love at 6'5", like
girth of 10,000
inside
inches.
your girl, and then you guys have interviews about it after where she was like, "Yeah, it was easy for me to like take your piece after. Yeah, like it was nice, it was refreshing. Like she embarrassed him too. Like she didn't keep it." Like
he
solid.
Loosened up the spot, eh?
And then Jason Love starts like talking and going on different media outlets and kind of making it worse. It was just so messy. But
you went viral for a second.
But everyone couldn't keep their eyes off it because it was just like, we love to see humiliation. We love to see downfall. But then after that kind of faded out and now you're left with the consequences of your action. It's kind of like, like I don't really respect you too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it gets
as a man, just man to man, you're kind of like, like, and it would just be like, if we met somebody, it'd be like, and they do that stuff, we'd be like, all right, that's your life and stuff, but like, I don't rate that, what I'm saying?
Especially when, there's 100 YouTube videos created about Adam 22 gave away his wife and da-da-da, and Then he had to go on multiple podcasts and he gets confronted about it. It becomes, that's your jacket. You know what I'm saying?
It became his identity. Like people forgot about all the work he put in, all the BMX skateboarding. Like he was in that world at first. Then he got into the SoundCloud era. Then he got into No Jumper, building it into a network. People forgot about all that because of Jason Love. And ultimately because of Adam 22 and Lena the Plug. Guys, pick a good woman. The wrong woman can ruin your legacy. Straight up,
man.
Real talk, no?
No.
That's facts. All right, let's get this shit started. Let me see what I can find here for us to start off the show here. Let's start the shit off proper.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
And guess what? I do have a method to my madness this week. Once again. Trust me, we'll get to it. Jeez. Let's get into it, man. We are Buck is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast Friday, Ricky Dread, aka Come Outside. All right, we over here, B3 Studios, episode 536. Back at it from the New Year's. Okay, from behind the wheels of steel.
Yes.
Giving you your favorite ABBA songs.
Yes. Talk about it.
We got the Turkish Thrill.
Yes.
DJs are in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Sir. Yes, sir. DJs are, a.k.a. The Muzzy, a.k.a. Young Shawarma, back at it like a crack addict. 2025 edition. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year's, boys. Happy New Year's to the listeners. What's popping?
Wow, we back at it, man. We back at it. And we got maybe a little bit under the weather or allergies.
I don't know.
Looking crazy right now.
Looking mad. Just looking, my whole energy just switched.
Oh,
man.
What happened? Well, you know, we'll get through the episode here.
Yeah, for sure.
We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking
Yo, what's
building.
up?
Where's my
Happy
air
New
horn?
Year, people. Happy New Year. Gratitude.
Happy New Year, gang. Before we even get into the sponsors and all that, how was you guys' New Year's and stuff? How did you guys celebrate, you know, or bring in the New Year?
So I was DJing at a banquet hall in Oakville, bunch of Romanians. I'm running Romanian tracks, and then for the countdown, you run the New York ball drop. You know what I'm saying?
With the Frank Sinatra?
Yeah. That was pretty much what I did. I was just DJing, working, and then I linked up with my girl, gave her a little New Year's kiss. You know what I'm saying? Let her know everything's gonna be all right.
Mm.
That was pretty much it. What'd you guys do?
Hold on. We just stay on you for a second. Okay. New Year's as a DJ, right? Is that your regular New Year thing? Like you usually get a gig on New Year?
Yeah, like for the last 3 years, it's been my New Year's has been celebrated with strangers, you know, working. But
I like that one.
You know,
strangers.
Yeah, like the thing is you get premium rates on those days. So
that's what I'm saying.
Why would I say no? And then like, I don't know. I haven't really like gone out for New Year's in a while. Like I used to like going to house parties during New Year's, especially because you get the countdown, everyone's hype. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're single, you might just have your New Year's kiss with like a random thing that you just met that night. You know what I'm saying?
Not always the best idea, but
not always the best idea. Keep it safe out here.
That's risky, boy.
Go for the cheek if you don't know where that mounts.
Wake up tired with some mono and shit.
Or worse, you know what I'm saying? Mono goes away.
That bumpity bump.
But yeah, like last few years have been just me working, and I saw you working. You were on live stream.
I was on live. I was doing the live stream, man. Yeah, man. Listen, even just I've been going through my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to bring a bunch of that shit to the camera, but a lot of the times, even with this whole thing, I like to bring it in with the audience, man.
Yeah.
I've been really appreciative of the audience that we've been able to build over the years. And fam, there's people who are at home watching, so I guess they're not doing anything neither. They're not outside in the club and all that. That's shit I used to do back in the days, bro.
Yeah.
Not remember what my New Year's Eve was like because I was just so slammed from the night before. You know what I'm saying? I've passed out on New Year's Eve, bro. Like I ain't doing that no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dusty, what'd you do?
Yeah,
Yo. I had a great one, but there was a part of it where I was like trying to get, I streamed the Vibes Cartel concert.
Oh, yeah.
And that's still buffering till today.
What do you mean?
It's buffering the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Where were you streaming it through? Because I seen some clips on YouTube that it was streaming live, but I don't know where it was the main
I can't
place.
remember now, but it was being streamed. And then it was just buffering. So you got a whole room of people just staring at a TV like this.
Damn.
Winds come through, and then it would come through for a second. You'd see Vibes Cartel like.
Damn. Yo, did you get to see any of the pre-show, like the opening acts, or was it just at Vibes?
I caught it just like it was on, but then I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
Chilling. So I missed some stuff, and then when you hear Vibes, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Damn.
Did you guys do a countdown, or did you enter the new year with the buffering thing?
Yeah, like we just turned it off.
Yeah,
just said forget it. And just drank some champagne, and and you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Call it an early night after that.
Yeah,
I was like by 2 o'clock bed.
Really? No turn up fest.
No, man.
No,
chilling, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Because like 2024 for some people it just smelled like bad breath and fart. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of the situations that were going on in a lot of people's, even mine here and there, I had some little, bumps and bruises. So yeah, I just some people just want it to be over with.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times a lot of weird things happen to people on those days. So it's always a good thing to just be around your family and just be inside, I feel. Now that I'm older.
Yeah.
When I was younger, bro.
You want to be outside.
Bro.
But outside is not always the best place to be, bro.
Outside is not always the best place to be, especially on New Year's. It's good to just be inside your house. You got a lot of drunk drivers. That's when your life can be lost by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
Something like of the sort.
Straight.
Yeah. Besides that, it was good.
Do this. Here. Yeah.
What is do this?
Yeah.
I think 2025, Dusty's developed an allergy to Edomites, and I think he's just coughing because he's next to me right now.
No, it was when we. Sorry, guys.
That's light work.
When we were doing the weed, we're like breaking up. I notice when I touch now, I could touch my face after, and I start to bump up. I get like a.
You develop an allergy.
I don't know what it is, and then when we were just brushing it off of the table.
Yeah.
I guess the dust, I don't know, and then all of a sudden you can see me. I start sneezing and going off.
Oh man,
it just happens. I'm cool now.
Okay.
Well, don't touch no weed.
Yeah.
That's why I put it down. Notice I put it down.
Yeah.
I just said this. Sorry, not to swear.
Speaking of, then let's salute the sponsors before we get into anything. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to the sponsors, all right? Big salute to Diamond Club. If you want delivery of the loudest loud across the GTA and across Canada, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada. You could also find them on the 7 Days of Weed website. Use the code WeLoveHipHop on the way out and get yourself a nice little discount. You heard me? Also, if you want some of that blem, hit up Steamin' Hot Grabber. Steamin' Hot Grabber has some of the hottest grabber in the GTA. Not some of, the hottest grabber in the GTA. Okay, all you young boys out there, if you want to grab a hot, holler at Steamin' Hot Grabber, all right? Hit them up on their Instagram page if you want some of that delivery. That's Steamin' Hot Grabber. And also use the code WeLoveHipHop and get yourself a little discount. Last but not least, for all my people in Ottawa and also for the people in the GTA who want same-day delivery, hit up Only Loud. Only Loud has a bunch of different legacy blends. They got some stuff from Sixpence and Astro Pink and all different kind of places, as well as their own personal blend, which is pretty fire. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada, and you could also find them on Snapchat and Telegram, onlyloud.ca. I got some news stories for us.
Talk about it.
Okay, there's a lot of beef that's been happening at the end of the year, starting into the year. There's some verses. I got a few news stories here. I don't know which one y'all want to attack first. There's the Joey Badass versus the West Coast, Drake Universal, Wocka Flocka Flame.
Yo,
no, just go into order.
You want to go in order?
Yeah,
I guess we can go in. I'm very interested to talk about the Drake freestyle, though.
The Drake freestyle?
Yeah, because
Let's start there then. Let's start there.
We're gonna open up with a bang, eh?
You know what I'm saying?
You guys are in for a
You're trying to build up to that, right?
Yeah, I was gonna build up. I would rather us build up to this one.
We can build up
let's
to
go.
it.
You want to hit him with a bang? Let's hit him with a bang.
Let's start it off with a bang,
Let's go,
man.
Friday.
Drake watch.
Let's go. Ah, boy, he gonna be on our ass.
So, Fighting Irish is the new freestyle that's out. Now, there's a few clips that I find here on YouTube right now. However, apparently UMG requested for it to get taken down.
Requested. I
it was already taken down.
Took it down.
They took it down. Yeah, they didn't request shit. So, salute to the audio audience. This one's for y'all. Just clarify. He's talking about LeBron here. For anybody who was like, yo, is he talking about? No. Man's clarified this. I'm going to give you guys just some quick background here.
Well, the Fighting Irish, that was LeBron's high school team was the Irish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. LeBron's high school team.
See? Thank you.
Yeah. And I think that's the tattoo. I think he has the LeBron tattoo of when he was the high school LeBron. I think.
See, this is why I need sports people around me.
Got you, bro.
I don't
We're already on it, but I'm still like, this was. You'll wait to hear what I gotta say.
Yo, I'm excited to discuss this because there's a lot of implications.
Okay, so before we continue the song here, this is courtesy of, I guess, from Chubbs.
Via Keeps It Solid.
Pray for Bada James. Bro, his what do you call those?
Track record?
No, like when you give, it's like the theme to your story, like
your
title,
his tagline,
your tags.
Yeah.
The best.
One-liners. He's got the one-liners.
One-liners are like, yo, bro, a rapper could make his whole, literally his whole album off of his one line.
Keep It Solid.
If you just want to keep Six Solid, you could be an ill rapper.
No, the best is when if there's a fat person, he calls him high-calorie individual.
Or when it's a white person, what does he call them again? He calls him something else, bro. It's so diminishing.
Shout out Keep It Solid. It is entertaining. But Caravana James. We all know about that, bro. Anyone in the city,
no, we don't. Tell me, or remind me, please.
Oh man, am I gonna be the bearer of bad news for ESPN? Come on, guys. We all know LeBron is out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
What? So what is he grinding up on the things?
I don't know. I don't want to get a married man.
No. Listen. We're going to the next level this year, bro.
Oh my goodness.
It's LeBron out here grinding up on things on the Toronto gal them, bringing them back over to the Marriott, smashing them out.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, he is. Probably even as a kid out here.
Is there?
That'd
hold
be
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to talk about.
Allegedly.
I don't want to talk about what a next man does with whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is LeBron has been able to maintain a really family-friendly image. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife and their kids, and it's like this perfect little family. Yeah. But mans know that LeBron is out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Toronto, he be dealing with, what I'm saying? Dealing with things, whether it's bottle girls, whether it's these girls that are like in these higher circles, you know what I'm saying? God forbid we tarnish your public image. You know what I'm saying? Drake knows way too much. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the thing is, ESPN.
He knows
NBA,
where the bodies are hidden.
He probably knows them personally. They probably are Eskimo brothers, bro.
Yeah, they're Eskimo brothers
and
for sure.
This is what I think. This is my theory. Eventually, when the NBA is done with LeBron, and maybe they're gonna expose everything. They're gonna be like, yo, all these girls are gonna come out the woodworks. Oh, he gave me this. We had a kid like this. Oh, his wife didn't know this. That's my theory.
The Diddy parties.
Oh yeah, the Diddy parties. He got baby oil videos.
And I don't care.
He got slip and slide videos.
I don't care what a man does. It's more just
he got slip and slide videos.
Let's go.
No way.
Yes, he does. Ooh. Why do you think they keep saying, "Oh, LeBron James left the country, fled the country," but he hasn't. He played the night before. You know what I'm saying?
We know exactly where LeBron is every night,
right?
Not with Savannah.
It had me thinking: is it like his doubles? Does he have a double?
Yo, Drake mentioned that. Yo, he mentioned that in the lines. He had a line about doubles.
Does he have a double, bro?
How did we get this in the first 30 seconds of the song?
Okay. Yeah? That is a double, bro.
Breaking world records still as I
Don't get us started Friday. You see what you just did?
Remember we traded.
We back.
They two wild guys.
In juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons. It come with the distance.
Hold on. I guess you guys have to give up your summer traditions. Is this going back to what you guys were just talking about?
Caravana James.
Oh.
LeBron toe, bro. LeBron toe,
bro.
LeBronto is crazy.
That's what would happen every time we
James.
face these guys in the playoffs. Every single time we get destroyed, and it would be LeBronto. It's like he runs this town. He always had his like best games against us, and I wonder why.
We got a title early.
Is it the cold weather?
Nah, he got some coochie.
No, I got some good Toronto coochie. Habisha.
At the Bisha?
He knocked down a Habisha the night before.
At the
50 points.
At the Bisha Hotel.
Huh?
At the Bisha.
At the Bisha with some shisha.
It's going off.
And niggas cry the blues for you. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image.
Whoa.
We're telling you.
Is this still about LeBron? He's not moved on to anybody else.
It's the whole thing. It's a love letter to LeBron. Seriously, though. But it's a love letter to LeBron.
We're like a heartbreak.
It's a breakup letter to LeBron, if anything. This is getting more weirder, though. I won't even damn well lie.
It's very poetic.
Very weird.
I'm reading the lyrics as it goes along because we have this, and I'll give Bangers Only, salute to Bangers Only, this YouTube channel that we're getting this from.
This video will probably not be up.
I know.
In the future.
I'm going to have to download this. But okay, here's what was really, I'm speechless. Okay, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever got to tarnish public image. So what? Does he have some shit on this guy or what, bro?
Come on.
They all got shit on each other, cuz.
Come on.
Yo, Drake.
But still, but you see now, are there rules to this?
Well,
Will
he's
there be
just
rules
saying,
to
I got something. LeBron can't rap back, so it's not like LeBron's gonna be like, yo, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit you with a not like us.
But LeBron could easily be like, all right, this is how we're playing ball. All right, Kendrick, I got something for you.
What is LeBron going to do? Drop 30, 10, and 10?
On Toronto's head top? Yeah.
And then put like a Drake song in the background of a tweet? Like,
yeah, he can't respond. He's not a rapper.
But we're Eskimo brothers. Let's say we're Eskimo brothers.
Right?
You wanna expose me about one. I got something I can expose you about, because we've been on vacations together. You know what I mean?
The only thing he can expose Drake on.
That extra baby out there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if
but
there isn't one, but they've been trying to find one.
But then all of a sudden, there all of a sudden could be. If LeBron was to say, there's a baby out there. If LeBron was to say, there's a baby out there, what would you think? Huh?
I would need to get the substantiated proof. I'm standing on that. I'm not messing with these guys.
No, I don't think LeBron has an extra kid out here because I know he the type to definitely pay for an
maybe not, though.
You know what I'm saying?
But maybe not, though.
Like give you the most money you've ever seen in your life, make you sign the craziest NDA. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think he would allow that to happen, but you never know.
It doesn't have to happen. All it needs to happen, unless his wife doesn't or he has an agreement with him, is to just say LeBron's out there smashing other chicks. That alone, this tarnishes his image of being the perfect family guy because there's never even been a cheating allegation about LeBron.
No.
The thing is, even if they were to come out and say we're in an open relationship, he's allowed to do his thing, it would ruin that like corporate black couple image that Jay-Z, Beyonce, LeBron and Savannah are on that same level. It's like black royalty and it helps their business, right? And it allows LeBron to probably be in certain circles and certain rooms that are like, okay, we see this guy's a married man.
Yeah.
And all these billionaires are like that. They're married and they do their thing. But the thing is like, I just feel like if this were to come out, by the way, I'm not inventing this. There have been Reddit threads. There have been girls who have like been courtside and putting IG. So I just want to put that out there. I'm not the bearer of bad news here. And I don't really care what he does if his wife knows about it, which she probably does. They got together when they were in high school, bro. And and she's married to like the biggest basketball player of all time.
You don't think the man has slipped at least once?
No, but he's probably told her like,
it's not slip.
This is a little blonde thing that keeps
That's what I'm
me
saying.
Down the street. Mama, I think I've never had no
What?
wife.
You think you could have that conversation with wifey, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, especially if we know each other from high school. And she knows I
How's that conversation? Okay, hold on. Before we even continue the song, sorry, gang. How do we unpack that? How do you get that off?
First, you open your bank account and show them the checking account balance, all right?
And what I bought you.
And you show them a list of like a receipt of every gift you've ever provided for her and as well as the lifestyle she can live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once it's established that, okay, there's a clear power dynamic, LeBron is the guy. Savannah James, beautiful woman. She could probably find like another rich husband like back in the day. Now it's too late. So he probably has an agreement. My guess is maybe initially it started
You're not answering
happening.
the question. I'm sorry.
How do you bring it up?
How do you get this off? Like you're face to face and you're like, okay, so there's this girl that I want to smash.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I don't think you asked for permission.
Yeah, exactly. And what you do is, baby, look out the window. Look out the window.
And what, there's a car out there? A new car?
Bo wrapped everything.
I'll be right back.
It's the times when you're on the road.
Yes.
Is where she'll be like, you could be like, well, listen, you know who's with me.
That's so crazy for me to just
bro, I'm an
fathom,
NBA
like,
bassball player.
Just wifey, I'm with one of my side things. I'll call you back.
Yeah,
I'm in mid-stroke right now.
You don't say that.
But she knows already who you're with.
You don't report on what exactly you're doing. But you're right. You give her money to shop at the mall. And then these basketball wives, they have an understanding where he's on the road.
Yeah.
He has needs. But when he comes home, he's mine. And he makes sure I'm
in the
happy. And
house.
he takes care of the kids. Like,
Yeah.
this is a unspoken but very known thing in the NBA. Like, yeah, NBA players will cheat while they're on the road. It's almost hard not to when you have girls literally throwing themselves and like the hottest girls you've ever seen. Then you come home and you play house. You know what I'm saying? You have your kids. You get your, you know what I'm saying? Take your pictures at Disneyland. Let her know she's the main one and these girls were just treaches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it's like, it's just a regular lifestyle thing. And I think LeBron would love to do that in Toronto because if there's one thing Toronto is globally known for, it is our women.
Yeah, we have a multitude of different types.
Yeah,
very mixed. We got a lot of different like crossbreeds. You know what I'm saying? Half this, half that, quarter. It's like we have some really hot chicks here. So it's like, I think Drake obviously probably showed him the way. You know what I'm saying? And they party together and stuff. And do you really think it would ruin LeBron's image though if there was
come back.
If there was like some type of infidelity asterisk on his legacy?
Yes, because it's not like it's something that people discuss.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, we know LeBron, he just does his thing. Don't worry about it. He's not looked at in the same way as other ball players. You get me? Like,
yeah. He's a role model.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the pillar of none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So even if this one happens, it tarnishes his image. It's not like he can get away with just one, bro.
Yeah.
He's almost like somebody who can get elected to be, you know, to do something in government after he retires from ball.
100%. And I like that you said that because a lot of NBA analysts, people who will argue that LeBron James is the GOAT, they'll always say, this guy doesn't get in trouble. This guy hasn't had any run-ins. He's happily married. He has a family. Like Kobe Bryant, I think like he's probably my favorite player of all time in terms of like his work ethic and stuff. But he had that case in Utah.
Yeah.
He had a R-word case
against
him.
And that tarnished the shit.
It tarnished. Whether it was an allegation or true, like it was a hit on his career. Yeah. Michael Jordan, even though Michael Jordan was the GOAT, he is known to he had some gambling problems. Apparently that led to, you know, the loss of his father. We don't know. And then he's also known to hate black people when they ask him for autographs.
Yeah.
And
or hip-hop.
Yeah, I think hip-hop in general. Bro, he dissed Chamillionaire.
Yeah.
It's not like some random hood dude. It's like, this is another black millionaire.
Yeah,
He's asking for a picture. And I think word for word he said is, I don't take pictures with N-words. That's what Michael Jordan responded.
Wow.
Meanwhile, he loves white women. He loves Cuban cigars, whatever.
Yeah.
So LeBron James, when standing in that class of players, is like the perfect brand-friendly person. Why do you think Nike signed him to a lifetime deal? That's like, we trust your behavior.
It's based on the image that he's given them to the forefront. Right?
Exactly.
So stuff like this, right? Bringing it back full circle to the Drake thing, right? Stuff like this, when you're hearing, oh, you know, this is the LeBron diss, but the things that are being said, it's kind of taking me for a loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's continue the song here. So to Dusty Wallace.
Discovered a sibling. That wasn't me. That was a body double, and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up.
What?
That was a body double, and we've done dozens of switches.
So what's this?
I don't know what this could mean. You explain.
The body double? The body double is just like I've always felt like this. Like LeBron has a double.
That hoops?
That can hoop too.
That leaps at a legendary level. I don't buy that.
That's the
crazy
conspiracy. It's a Nike 2 baby, right? But at the end of the day, I was just
wait. So you're telling me there's an android LeBron who has just the same amount of skills and is able to perform?
Yes.
The clone.
I love the clone theories because I do believe some artists are clones.
I feel like Drake has the Michael Jackson chamber.
You think there's clones of Drake too?
No, not clones, but he's gonna live forever. Remember we used to think Michael Jackson could live forever?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like that's what Drake really got.
But Michael Jackson did not live forever.
You know what I mean? They exposing secrets right now.
These niggas is on adrenochrome.
I said a prayer that morning. Nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician.
And this is, and he's talking about Kendrick in these bars here. He's clearly talking about Kendrick in these bars here.
Funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also,
can we unpack that bar for a second? With the dad and what's going on there, bro? And the drinking thing. I gotta say, just as somebody who cares, you know what I'm saying, and somebody who used to drink, you can't say shit like that, man. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. You're downplaying people who actually have real drinking problems.
No, but he's saying it's not a problem for him. It's like more subtle. Like he's acknowledging it is an addiction, but he's saying it's not a problem. Man, first of all, like, can we acknowledge the bars right now are kind of crazy? Like,
no, he's going in. He's going in.
Drake, like, at his most lyrical, like, this is the version of Drake that a lot of people rock with. Like, this is like poetry in motion right now.
Yeah. No, he's in rare form, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting real personal in these bars here. You know, that steak stream or kick stream that we were watching, they were going in on the drinks. I know it was a celebration time and stuff like that, but like I've been seeing Drake go crazy on the drinks on a few times when we see him on camera.
Yeah, I agree, and you can kind of see the drunkenness increase as the stream went on.
Yeah,
the like communication and like whatever. But
how many times they got to go to the washroom?
Yeah, because your bladder is getting crazy from all that drinking.
I was thinking something else, but anyway.
Stop.
Sometimes you need to balance out. You got to balance out the alcohol with something else.
Totally else. But keep going. Keep going. I want to sit here and believe it was all the drinks that had his bladder wanted to go to the washroom the whole time. That's on you, Friday.
But yo,
I've been around the worst. You can't fool me with that.
Let's just act like that didn't happen.
Nah, they ain't no acting. We going up this year, you said.
But yeah, does Drake have a drinking problem?
Yes.
When does it become a problem? Because it seems like his life is going pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a functioning drinker. Maybe we just see him drink a lot. I don't know what he does during the day. Is he waking up with mimosas? I don't know.
Yes.
Here's the thing. When you start getting to a certain level and you're in this lifestyle, it's hard to keep track of what's a problem and what's just part of the lifestyle.
Facts.
Right? Because, you know, there's just things that are just given to you on a regular basis. It's kind of like part of, you know, you go to a resort. As soon as you get there, they give you drinks.
We spoke about this before.
Talk to me.
We have. We spoke about this. Like in the industry, these things become normal.
Yes.
You don't really notice, like, yo, I'm doing this every day.
You're just, you know, people are always handing you drinks. You go on the set to go and do a video or an interview at here's some drinks, here's some mimosas, here's, you know what I mean? It's just part of life. So then now it's like, it just becomes part of your cycle. You're always just, somebody's handing you a drink, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't even know that you're past the limit where it's like, you can't do without it socially.
Yeah.
Because it's just always there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's hard to find a line between I'm addicted or I'm you know, an alcoholic. And this is just regular because everybody's doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I think every addict, whether it's alcohol, kush, cigarettes, like they don't think that their consumption is a problem.
Yeah.
Especially if they have their life together. You know what I'm saying? There are mans that ball up all day. There are mans that drink all day. There are mans that smoke cigarettes all day. There are mans who do even worse, lean and all this stuff. So it's like, when does it become a problem?
Yeah, when
does it become
when you can afford it, it's hard to
when you can't afford it, but you're still doing it.
Yeah,
that's when there's a problem.
But Drake will never run out of like alcohol money.
Yeah,
you know?
Never.
No, because then you got guys like Kodak Black who can afford their habits, but we can definitely see him going down.
Yeah, it's mashing.
And you can afford all the perkies that you're doing, bro, but like maybe you should not be able to afford this right now because you look crazy. You know what I mean? Like a rich drug addict.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think it's about affording it. I think it's like a physical health measure because no addiction to a drug is going to be healthy for your body or optimal for your body. You know what I'm saying? Like even caffeine, you know what I'm saying? It's like too much caffeine isn't good for your nervous system. So I don't know. It seems like from the exterior, like it's not like we're seeing Drake like look crazy.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
He probably takes care of his health. He probably, has a trainer and goes to the gym and eats well. He probably eats clean too. We don't know. Like he's probably not eating McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm just saying that, as a former drinker, you know what I'm saying? I'll never say former alcoholic because you're always an alcoholic, right? Whether you're drinking or not. You know what I'm saying? But, just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Let me continue this, guys.
And I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's fucking crazy.
All right.
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
You guys really think this was hot?
Well, I'm having a hard time rating it because I like the lyrics and I like his flow, but it's hard to hear because it's not like an official song. I can't hear the tune to it.
It's also not meant to be like a hot track. It's like
it's not meant to be anything.
This is like him rapping, getting this off his chest, and it's just the flows are good, the lyrics are good. Like,
you think the flows are good?
Yeah.
Minute. That's to show you guys. Like, nah, I'm sorry. I don't want to insult anybody or anything, but bad. No.
You don't think the flows are good?
I feel this was a waste of his time. I feel like this was a love letter to LeBron, which is fire for that. It's, bro.
I have been seeing that narrative.
I don't want to go off topic, but like Watts dropped something hotter than this the other day, right? I'm just not to get off topic, but like this to me is like I'm on the way out the door rap. You guys really want to hear this junk right now? In 2025, you want to hear him talking about fighting Irish to LeBron James.
I prefer this over Wagwan Delilah.
But that song
like this is more on Drake's brand, like this type of lyricism. Like we always, the best Drake is introspective. You don't want to hear freaking Drake talking about running up on mans and doing like the gangsta stuff. You want to hear Drake actually like express what he's feeling, and he does it in a way that is filled with like nuance and poetry. And maybe this is like the white boy in me that's like, yo, this is lyrical. Like these are bars. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's not a hot track.
I'm over this emo rap crap. I'm over the emo. You just got your like in retrospective terms, everybody knows you got your ass served in front of the whole world. It's time for you to come back and give me something that's hot or say the hell away.
So what would you want from Drake that's
nothing right now? Back? I don't want this.
No,
this
but what do you want? Like, because you're saying this is trash.
I want a song.
Like,
I want music. Like, I want something where I can relate to.
Like, do you want a club bop? Do you want?
I want both. I want everything. I want the bop.
Be specific though. What do you want?
That's my specific. I want everything in one tune, which I can. I have 3 verses. I want the bop. I want to know about what's going on in your life in the bop, right? And I want you to cut off some heads at the same damn time. And I want to hear I need to hear to stop complaining about LeBron and a couple things could have ruined your image and stuff. This sounds girly to me, bro. If you guys aren't catching this is a bunch of beta crap. And I'm not going into it with 2025 with the beta man shit. We're alphas, bro. Stand on it, dog. And you know what I mean? Let your nuts hang, dog. It sounds girly to me. And if everybody's sitting here thinking this is a flow for 2025, if this is going to be acceptable, we're in for another surprise again from those West Coast and other rappers. MC Hammer dropped something better than this the other day.
Oh, stop this, man. You're going crazy, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
You don't feel that way, fam.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
I do. I honestly do. Friday.
You're just potting, bro.
No, Friday. No cap. I'm not capping. Top left. That's how I feel.
So you're saying MC Hammer's...
I'm standing on, let my nuts hang.
MC Hammer's newest release is better than this.
Yeah.
Well, I do see what Dusty's saying because one, he wants something he can relate to. You can't relate to falling out with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like no one can really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think that like, okay, how about when Drake dropped No Face, No Cake? Would you prefer something like that? Because
I was ready for the Michael Jackson. Like let's cut some heads off.
Yeah.
Let's mow the grass, see all the snakes slithering, and let's cut some necks off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're at the pinnacle point. We're at the top of the world. Everyone's watching us on a level, right? Then you got top 5 hanging in behind you now. He hasn't even made no music yet. So it's just looking crazier and crazier from our 2 top tier guys right now. You got a guy in jail who's Tory Lanez making music. This is crazy to me. If you guys can't see that, bro, there's something else up. You know what I'm saying? This is a love letter. I'm not into a love letter right now in 2025, bro. I want Drake to slaughter heads, bro. LeBron is trying to win a championship. What are you doing? You have a UMG thing going on right now. You have a love letter to the man. The man's gonna look. You're looking crazy again. Well, I'm not partying. I'm just telling the truth. Like if I was his friend and I'm sitting there beside him, I'm like, bro, we're looking like we're writing love letters to this guy.
Yeah. F LeBron. Get back at Kendrick. Stay on Kendrick.
Let's stay on some head tops here, guys.
Yeah.
But you're not
Stay at that dude that was calling you a PDF the other day.
Yes, bro. You're trying to switch you're moving the goalposts. You're trying to switch it over to him now. Bro, there's a Super Bowl about to come up. I'd rather hear you're not doing it because I'm getting you out of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would be able to sleep right if I heard, Kendrick can't do it because you guys did the thing to get him off it. Like, if that's what we're doing.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron there, come on, man. This is basketball. You doing rap, like 2 different worlds, dog.
Yeah, you're going at somebody who can't respond to you. Let me ask you guys a question before we get off of this Drake segment. What do y'all think about the UMG thing? Because he's still low-key beefing with UMG. Obvious, not even low-key, high-key beefing with UMG. And they took it down.
And then Steak. What happened with Steak? Or Kick?
With Kick. Well, somebody told me in the comments, they're like, Friday, do your research. They just switched the account name. I'm like, how are we supposed to know that they switched the account name? And that's still not substantiated. I don't know. When I went to go look up Drake on Kick, which would be the easiest thing to have his name under, if you gave him an account under the name Drake, why would you switch it after the thing?
Makes no sense.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever was in the comments who was like, Friday, you're stupid, or like, you should do better. Like, bro, how is anybody just supposed to know they switched the account name? And if they switched the account name, that's still fishy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like he used to be the industry darling. Okay? Now he's the enemy of the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got beef with UMG, beef with Spotify, now beef with Kick. Like, what? Go on.
Yeah, there's something interesting happening. Like, it's kind of like a joint effort to kind of like, but Kick was rocking with him. So I feel like they were rocking with him while he was beefing with these other parties. But now maybe it's his dealings with these corporations. Maybe they're like, we don't like how he's operating.
Like,
they know he's going to turn around and sue their butts.
Bro, even all that, like, after you tell them, okay, now we have beef with you, and they gave away the shitload of prizes, are they going to renege on their prizes and be like, yo, bro, well, we told you not to do this and that. You broke our contractual agreement.
So nobody gets nothing.
So nobody gets nothing?
Wow. So Neema's just sitting there thinking he's 100 racks up right now and then he doesn't catch the moss.
Yeah, did he get it? Like
I don't know.
You should follow up.
You know what? Because he's a Toronto man, I know Drake would probably just give it to him.
Yeah, they'll probably just do it out of pocket.
Like, if you're going to mess me up like that in my city, okay, cool. The rest of the world, I don't give a damn about. But I know for sure he going to come back and hold that dude down.
Or he might have to bless everybody and just be like, listen, I'll get back. I'll fight you guys for the money later. You know what I'm saying? We're just speculating now.
Yeah, we're speculating.
Now we're just potting. But like, with this shit, like, you're beefing with everybody. Anybody who's a major entity, like, bro, you can't release music. Does this mean now when the Party Next Door album or the joint album comes out with Party Next Door, how does that get released?
You're like this.
No, because like Drake is like a man without a home right now,
that's
fam.
what I'm saying. It's like this. You're going to make you release it where you're sitting beside across another man and reading it off your BlackBerry.
So we're basically going to be getting all our Drake drops through re-uploads?
Yes.
Because this is it's not a Drake associated channel. This is Bangers Only on YouTube, who made a lyric video for it. Like, because UMG removed it. This is gonna be getting taken down soon too. UMG's coming for them too. So how are we getting Drake music in 2025 if he's beefing with a label? This is the test right now that he dropped something or he leaked something. Hold on, let me.
Okay, good drop. Right?
He leaked something, and all of a sudden it's gone. So is this a trend for everything moving forward? Okay, we dropped the Party Next Door album, and then 2 days later, we took it down because we're still beefing?
Yeah. Like, it will be. But there's something going on behind the scenes. Subscription base. Right? So now, when you look at the new Most Def and Talib Kweli album drop, The Black Star, how did they release it? Couldn't get it on Spotify, couldn't get it nowhere else, on Apple or anywhere.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago they did that.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Where'd they release it? They released it on, I think, Dave Chappelle's network.
Yeah, they had some kind of website that you had to go and check and buy it through.
Right. I think that's where it's going for Drake. You're gonna have to go on the OVO website or wherever else he creates. That's where we're gonna go get those drops now. And that will work out better. Because you have control. There's nobody now manipulating your numbers, manipulating your bots, and you know what I mean? Like, these are your physical sales again. I think that's where it might be going.
I think Drake will get picked up again. If him and Universal part ways, these other companies will be like, what? Drake's a free agent and we can make the money off of Drake now? Where's the Brinks truck?
You might get like a Saudi Arabian record label that just throws in like hundreds of millions and like will defend him, or even like a Chinese one.
Yeah,
I believe it's like a job. It's like a reference letter. It's like your old job's gonna call your new job and tell them not to hire you.
No, I don't think they're
those guys in the record. They're in competition with each other, right?
Yeah, they're not going to be like
three majors.
So I might call your boss and be like, hey, you know what? You see what he tried to do to us, right? And because they won't pick him up anymore because we did a great job at tarnishing the image of him.
No, they did a great job.
That's what I'm saying.
We.
I'm saying it as if I was the UMG. If I was Baby Daddy, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, I'm doing the best job. So Sony, so all these other labels can't pick him up. Won't want to go nowhere near him because first of all, they're going to be scared of what Lucius is going to say after that. And then second of all, they're going to be like, Lucius did a pretty good job of making his ratings go down, and now they put some other rapper all of a sudden comes out of the blue in the next couple of years, and like that's who we're all looking at.
So you think he's blacklisted? He's going to be blacklisted.
He's going to be more. Yeah, bro. Why would I take on you after I just watched the biggest man in the music industry destroy you? It's working so hard to destroy you, and you're trying to claw your way out of it. And they're mad that you may go and do your own thing, but before you do your own thing, they're gonna make sure you can't do nothing because you're a slave to the rhythm still. So before you can run, they'll do you like Kunta Kinte and chop your feet off. I know for a fact because there's no way. Look how we're always thinking about him now. Anything he puts out, I'm critical about it.
That's
got my mind. The algorithm messed me up, guys. I'm one of the victims of this now. I'm one of the biggest Drake fans that's now turning into like, yo, you sure he should be writing this? I'm mad that he wrote this right now. Before I would have been like, yeah, give it two more weeks and there everyone's gonna be lit off.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, what is this?
So then you can't be succumb to the algorithm.
I hear you, but you
gotta stay objective.
But they're still doing a good job at marketing it on a way of like, yo, this guy should be out the door.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy lost. Oh, now he's suing us. That's not rap to us.
Look what he's putting out. Even the things he's leaking. This is weak. This is weak. Yeah, but
I don't know. But to me, that's narrative building that's being painted by
that's not even like
parties.
You thinking for yourself at that point. You're thinking what the machine
never
wants
have
you to
thought
think.
for yourself when it comes to the music industry. Some people, no, they put it on your face.
No, it's true. It's true.
You go to a bus stop, it's there. You would turn on the TV. Now the commercial when he had a Sprite commercial, it was there.
Magazines,
they push you in your face. They push it in your face. You have no choice. Now they're giving me no choice but not to like you. They're good at what bro. They're scientists at this, bro. This is their thing, bro. This is what they've been doing for years. They know how to make
Trickology.
you, and then they know how to break you, bro. And I'm watching them break our man. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them break down the boy a little bit, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
So overall, last thoughts on the song. So you're saying it's an L song.
It's an L, bro.
It's an L.
It's an L, bro.
Friday, what are you saying?
Bro, after all of this, man, I still like the song, but I still stand by like we're just listening to something that came off the phone.
Yeah.
And we gave the super, I don't know, almost 40-minute breakdown on it.
Yeah, right.
I would like to hear the actual song.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
But do we feel like we would actually hear it now?
No, because he can't put out shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can't put it out on the 100 gigs website. He can't put it out anywhere because Universal has a strong, metadata, and they have strong systems to just, when they read shit, they take it off. You know what I'm saying?
Are they silently shelving our guy?
They're trying to.
Silently.
Thank you, guys.
Everyone knows.
So now, you know what's going to happen? Anything you put out seems very like watered down now because they're not pushing it like how they used to in our face. Before, remember, I always said a Drake song will come out, and no one likes it at first.
Yeah,
you know that.
And then like a week or two later, everyone's bumping it.
Thank you, because there's things that Noah puts in the beats that make your mind go. There's certain things that he says. There's a science to this rap shit, and I've learned it to know that I know when they're gonna take you away and take you out of it. Put you in. I know when they're about to take you out of it. I've been doing this so long, and I'm a rap connoisseur. I know it's on like Donkey Kong. They're pushing our guy on the shelf, not even out the door, eh? They're like, yo, you're going to sit right there. I feel it.
He's kind of been a catch-22.
Yes, fam. And now you're doing weird raps. Now you're doing weird freestyles.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Salute to Drizzy Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
We'll see what happens next, man.
Yeah. Love you, man. But damn.
Staying on just some of this back and forth shit that's been going on. Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer! Joey Badass decided he woke up and chose violence, man.
Yeah.
I think, what day did he drop? I think it was New Year's Eve, right? Let me see here. Joey Badass. Joey. Look at his SEO is super, super strong.
Is he still signed to Jay-Z?
Was he ever signed to Jay-Z?
Yeah, isn't he Rock Nation?
I thought he was Rock Nation.
I'm not sure about that.
That's where Google.
Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's see this first. Was Joey Badass signed to Rock Nation? Okay. Let's see here. ChatGPT says, yes, Joey Badass was affiliated with Rock Nation. He signed a management deal with Rock Nation in 2016. While this is not a recording contract, the partnership with Rock Nation involved managing his career, helping to expand his brand, and supporting his ventures within music, acting, and entrepreneurship. So it's a Joey Badass.
So he has more of a partnership as opposed to being like an actual Rock Nation artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's play a little bit of this track here.
Shout out to Unique. You know,
Right.
see?
I mean, this is what
He
Drake
wrote a
should
love
be
letter to
dropping.
the West Coast.
I don't know about a love letter.
That's right.
I don't know about a love letter.
Feels so
A
good
hate
to be
letter.
back, man. Come on. Told y'all niggas I'm back. Come on.
We love hip
The
hop.
ruler's
Back, baby.
Hold on. That dance that he was doing right there in the video, that's also some imagery and some subliminals right there.
Why do you say
Because
that?
You think so?
the dance that Kendrick was doing, and this is just off of the internets, right? The internet people were, the
Breaking
internet
it
super
down.
sleuths pulled out all of the gems, right?
Yeah.
The dance that Kendrick was doing on the stage during the pop out,
Yeah.
when he was mimicking Drake doing the Hotline Bling dance,
Yeah.
is Joey doing that right there.
Back
Is what
to
this is
it.
what the internet say.
Yo. Too much West Coast dick licking.
Whoa.
I'm hearing niggas
Yep,
throwing
yep,
rocks,
yep.
really ain't shit sticking. Cause if we talking about feature, this that black Air Force energy coming out your speaker.
Oh, stop for a second.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Right?
Really,
That
yeah.
too much West Coast dick licking and too much doing your best Jay-Z
Jay-Z rendition.
Woo!
Trust me.
But just to start off the bars right there,
Bro. Joey.
Joey.
AKA Unique.
and the Black Air Force, that's a shot for the Let the Party Die cover.
Yeah.
With the Black Air Force
Yep.
is.
Black Air Force energy coming out your speakers.
Mm.
Coming out your speaker, I'm out your barrel beam. We could run the
And you know he just boom bap somebody.
Boom
in the
bap,
store.
boom bang. And also that's the boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, bang. Whatever that he was saying. Like Kendrick said there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go, Joey.
Yeah. I knew some real hitters.
Fight back, man.
Guess
he should've gave this to Drake.
They must have near done with you, nigga. You fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, he done.
Okay, so can I just say something quick off the top?
Yeah, bro.
Maybe some of that stuff that you're saying in our earlier segment with about Drake and the love letter and whatever, he need this type of Joey Badass energy. You know what I'm saying? There's too much West Coast dick licking.
Thank you.
Yo, you know what I mean? I got Black Air Force energy. You know what? You're gonna respond to this? Are you stupid? Like, really? Like, yo, like, you thought I was hurt? You thought to not like us to hurt me? Like, bruh, I'm still talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like, I might take off my shirt and just do this, which is my shirt and a bunch of chains, bro. What? Come at me. Like, really go crazy. Yeah.
The same one you put on the place as a PDF file, dog.
Yeah, go stand out in front of the mansion, do a video like, yo, what's up? We waiting for you, nigga.
War.
But I heard he had more Kendrick songs in the vault.
Yes.
So why didn't he release them?
Because they weren't the ones.
There's other reasons, but I can't say. You know what I'm saying? I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But one thing that is clear is that the song stopped after the shooting. Right? Once the shooting at the crib happened, there was no more battle. Battle stopped. Right? But with this guy, Joey Badass, do you think that Kendrick will respond? Because there's been a bunch of other people from the West Coast who've been speaking on Kendrick's behalf. Hit a J3, sent a flurry of tweets, bro. But Kendrick, okay, I know he's been focused on Drake and, you know, trying to take out Drake. Joey Badass is a proficient rapper. He's been doing it just as long as Kendrick, maybe longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves his response to me. If I'm the Joey Badass, like, you ain't gonna respond to me. Am I not important enough? Fam, I'm rich.
Yo, you're right. You're totally right, brother. And honestly, if I was Kendrick, I'm responding to Joey. I'm not letting Joey ride me like that.
Pause.
Right. Pause. But not. I wouldn't. Because it's Joey. Then Joey can go. Joey's on the same show I was a feature in, but Joey's an actual character in. Like, there's certain things where there's same levels where he can kind of be like, all right. I played a crazy person on Power. You played Unique on Power. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more, you know, I could see them two going at it, and it would be a great battle.
Would it be what do you think?
Well, what I think is I can see them going at it like lyrically, but I feel like Kendrick is so pro-black that there would be an underlying respect with Joey Badass where he wouldn't cross that line in the same way that he I feel like they would do it for like the sport and like MCing and maybe like a 1-2 bar here and there, but I don't think he's gonna try to like violate Joey Badass. And let's be real, Joey Badass didn't like go like crazy on Kendrick. Like, you know what I'm saying? He
didn't say anything disrespectful.
So, and honestly, Kendrick is more popular than Joey Badass. So this is kind of an opportunity for Kendrick to bring Joey Badass up there, and then maybe you'll have this lyrical wave from the West Coast to the East Coast. And now more people are gonna be rapping like that.
So they can keep it a friendly fade, you're saying?
I think it's a friendly fade, like 100%. It's not like the same type of energy that Kendrick had for Drake.
Yeah,
if he were to respond, you know?
I don't know. There's no record of him hating Joey Badass.
Yeah, this is Joey Badass just being like, hey, why aren't I in the conversation? Let me like throw a couple jabs. Like, he wasn't like dissing Kendrick's skill level. Like, he dissed the West Coast by paying homage to the Jay-Z bar, but like, come on, that's not too crazy.
No, it wasn't. You know, you got a kid with your manager. your kid may be your manager. Your dad might be the manager of your kid.
Yeah, like those are like
Or
violating.
whatever. You know what I mean?
Bringing baby moms into it and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think this is sick. I like how the music video, it's like low budget.
Yeah.
It's very like real. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to have all the stuff in the background. It's just him doing his dance, doing his moves, talking to the camera, like his own like sauce. You know what I'm saying?
It needs more views though, man. Because look, 3 days, 799,000 views.
800K, yeah.
Right? 800K views. Like this is a song that this is on his channel. This is the source. This is not one of the lyric videos I went to. Like this should have the most views out of everything. To, like you're going at Kendrick. Everybody's talking about it. I'm surprised.
That's what the internet's a dangerous place because they make it seem like he's going at Kendrick. When I really deciphered right now what he said, I'm like, nah, he coming at his own coast a little bit. He's saying there's too much West Coast dick licking.
Yeah.
Pause. Because he's hearing a lot of people from his coast now riding their side of the wave. Shout outs to MREC, because every time I listen to MREC, the network, I hear a lot of the callers and they're from Brooklyn, they're from Bronx. And if they're touching on the Drake situation, or even if they're touching on anything from LA, like for instance, Noble and Nas have beef right now.
Yeah.
A lot of New Yorkers, people are like, but I ride with Pac and I ride with the West Coast thing. So I feel, from me knowing a little bit of that background of it, I feel like, whoa, hold on. I think he's seeing something different than from the internet scene. He's seen it in his own ways, his own eyes.
You guys are riding the West Coast dick a little bit too much.
My coast.
Like, okay, Drake beat Kendrick in a battle. Great, but get off the jock a little bit. Like, we still New York. Like, we still them niggas. Like,
yeah.
We made this lyrical shit.
You mean Kendrick beat Drake, or do you mean Drake beat Kendrick?
No, like, so with Kendrick beating Drake and everybody jumping on West Coast jock like that, they're like, okay, cool, enough now. Like,
don't forget who we are. The ruler's back.
And my own area is saying it too.
Like y'all playing not like us way too much in the New York club.
The New York
like,
district.
Remember, we're still New York.
Yeah.
Diss to the West Coast like that. We'll still run your music, but we still got like New York shit
going on over here.
Yeah. And okay, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. About New York. Who is really running New York right now? Can we really break that down? Who's the king of New York or queen of New York? Because I gotta be honest, salute to Joey Badass. Thanks for coming back and dropping some lyrical heat and all that. And like I just said, 799,000. Okay, let's say 800,000 views.
Yeah.
That's not king of New York shit. There is no king of New York right now, fam.
Is Cash Cobain from New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's not
Cash
the king.
Cobain.
He's not the king, but like in terms of like popularity and relevance right now, like who else do they have, like who are they exporting to the game? You know what I'm saying?
So the choices are from that generation: a Cash Cobain, Ice Spice. Who else has come out in the last few years who've made big waves? Cardi B hasn't dropped in 7 years.
What's his name?
Fabio Foreign. Come on, bro.
I know, but that's
with all due respect to Fabio Foreign,
but
come on, bro. Like, who is really the top New York person? Like, back in our days, there was Nas, Jay, Jay the Kiss, and all these guys were all like the guys.
You know who it really is? It's True Life.
True Life ain't nobody.
He's about to come back. Yeah, he just signed.
But who's the king?
They're
from upstate.
They're from upstate.
They're from Buffalo.
Davies.
Right?
Davies has watered himself down a little bit. I won't even lie.
I used to rock with Davies.
I still do, but I'm like,
Listen, no disrespect to our New York viewers. I know New York is very prideful about their shit. Like,
comment New Yorkers, like, who's the guy right now?
Look, there's not really much to pick from. Joey can say, I'm the king, and we'll just say, sure because please be the king over Ice Spice.
West Side Gun?
But upstate.
Benny the Butcher.
So, okay. So are we going to say...
this is the state of New York, probably.
Are we going to say that the king of New York or the kings of New York are guys who are not even from New York City anymore? They're from upstate?
I'm not going to say that.
Maybe.
Because I don't know.
Because
I don't know
to
the
me,
New York scene.
They're the most, like, my favorite, let's say, if I'm going to put the quotations for the listening audience, quote unquote, New York rapper is Benny the Butcher. But he's not from New York City. He's from upstate. He's from Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he gets the most light to me from a New York standpoint.
Yeah, like who's the best from the boroughs of New York City?
Yes. all the people that we talk about who are like legacy, like Busta Rhymes and all these guys, they're all old.
D-Thang?
D-Thang?
Yeah,
not
but
really.
they're not even that lyrical like that for them to be.
But
guys.
just even like prominence, like everybody takes in this person. Everybody's paying attention to this one person all over America from New York. Like it used to be Jay-Z drops. Everybody all over America pays attention to what Jay-Z's doing. His songs are playing from New York to, I know in other places they don't play as much, but he's reached across America and globally. Right?
The world stops for them.
Same thing with Cardi B and the more newer generations.
Pop Smoke was Pop Smoke the last one?
Yes.
Yeah.
6ix9ine even at one point.
6ix9ine?
He's still claiming the king though. He's still claiming king.
He was the most popular thing out of New York for a minute.
Yeah.
Including when he snitched. Is New York ain't trying to hang their hat on 6ix9ine, bro. Sorry.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Don't do okay with that.
You know what it is? I feel like New York's always had a rapper who was at the top of the whole game.
Yes.
But right now, do they?
No.
Absolutely not, bro.
And who's the closest thing they got? Cash Cobain?
And they can't even, the New York people can't even get mad at us, bro.
No, it's not.
Exactly. Like, no, but he's one of the hottest things. Like, his name rings bells. People know Cash Cobain's music or whatever. But like New York wouldn't be happy saying, okay, Cash Cobain's our king.
No, that represents our sound.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? So the New York mans can't even get mad at our conversation because they know they don't got a king right now.
No, right now they're trying to get it all back, I feel.
Maybe it is Joey Badass.
He can claim it, but like, fam, his numbers are not showing king numbers.
It's more about the relevance in the streets and in the clubs that he doesn't have.
Yes.
But I don't think he's ever had that. Like, you know, like white boys, we used to rock with Joey Badass heavy because he was on that consciousness.
Yeah.
Like, and who was that? He had a group, and then one of the guys
killed himself.
Yeah. So
No.
that era was crazy though. Something era. New era. Yeah. So he has, that's his brand of music.
Yeah.
Unless he's able to make like a club banger, like at least Cash Cobain, you're gonna hear him at the club.
Yeah.
In many different cities, not just New York, not just Toronto. Like you probably hear Cash Cobain. Like it's almost like, would you say that's it's not West Coast music, but it doesn't have that New York
drill,
sound.
they call it now.
Baby drill.
Yeah. It's tri-state sound. It's a tri-state sound.
Yeah. So I guess what we can say for now, and maybe we can come back to this conversation. The king of New York is Cash Cobain.
A Boogie?
Oh no, guy. No, guy.
Is A Boogie from New York?
He's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
A Boogie was a great candidate for a minute, but he's kind of not right now. He's inconsistent.
For the girls. He's for the girls.
And like he never got to the prominence where like people considered him the king of New York. Yeah. But he had some of the biggest hits out of New York for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Shmurda. Like let's be real. Like there's no king of New York anymore. There's nobody who can even say it. And if they're saying it, it's like, ain't nobody agreeing with it over there. We don't have to agree with it. Y'all in New York don't agree with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want Ice Spice to be your king. You don't want Fabio or Queen, or you don't want Fabio Foreign.
Cash Cobain.
Yeah, like y'all want a guy that's like lyrical, still can make hits and everything. And y'all don't have that right now.
Sad.
It's super sad.
That is crazy.
For a place that for the longest time always the Mecca, and they've always had a king. When Jay-Z wasn't the king, Nas was. You know what I'm saying?
Before that, at one point, it was like
Biggie.
Yeah,
Big L.
down to even like the KRS-One.
Big Pun.
Even
Fat Joe.
Even Tether Fat Joe, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody had like, I'm the New York guy. The Locks. You know what I'm saying?
With DMX?
DMX.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, they had all the best artists were from there.
Yes, and they were the top guy in the game when they were out doing their thing. And you could say, I'm the king of New York because I run New York. I have the most sales in New York, and people in Tallahassee are listening to my shit.
50 Cent.
50.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro. Like, there's no more kings in New York, fam.
No.
Wait, so who was it between, like, after 50 Cent up until Pop Smoke? Like, what was...
We just said it.
It was Jay-Z was still running it.
Jay-Z was still running it?
Jay-Z was still running it.
But who else? Like, before Pop Smoke, 6ix9ine? You don't really want to claim that.
That G9 clique, right? Like, they were kind of all...
6ix9ine, I guess, would be the one that would be the biggest export.
He carried the torch.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi B.
They carried the torch for Nicki Minaj.
You
wouldn't give Jim Jones maybe a little flex for a little air pocket?
He's the best supporting character.
Okay.
He makes great music by himself. He's developed as a great solo artist. but nobody looks at him as the main guy. They'll look at the Cam first when they think about putting somebody for King of New York.
Jules could have been one.
Yeah,
Damn, Nori. Like, yo, they had so many, and right now they don't have any. So
New York is kind of hurting right now, man.
It's just because of where the labels were in the 90s, the 80s and the 90s. The labels were from New York.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of that was their backyard. So where would you go instead of going all the way to LA to get somebody?
Yeah,
you're gonna go in your backyard and just pick a flower and say, "Here you go."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of flowers. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crowns back in their backyard. So they took those crowns and put them on some heads. That's what I feel like, because there's a lot more labels there. Now that the labels aren't there as much.
Or as important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York's in the air with it.
Hey, the king of New York is Drake, man.
and I think that's why Joey Badass is kind of like stepping on eggshells a little bit with this topic, because of the fact he's like, yo, everyone was kind of saying Drake is considered East Coast.
Yeah.
Right?
Toronto's in the East Coast.
Right? No, it's Canada. But they want to say
it's along the East Coast.
East Coast of Canada.
East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get where people would be like, on the East Coast, like, yo, we should be riding with Drake on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel it. So if Joey wants to put up some lyrics for him, I wish Joey didn't put that out and called Drake and said, yo, I got one for you.
Let's hop. Oh man, imagine he hopped on the feature.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Salute to Joey Badass. I want to see a response from Kendrick. We'll see what happens. I want to skip this Wocka Flocka story. I don't think it's super interesting. Y'all see he showed up beat up, and then he said it was fake.
Yeah,
that was the same thing you showed me one time.
What happened?
To App.
Oh yeah. Icy did that one time too. A few people have done the. Yeah. I'm beat up, and then they were like, "Yo, it was just an app that I was just playing around with the feature." Like,
thank you.
I don't think the story needs a lot of attention, man. Wocka, grow up, Wocka.
What he's saying is low hanging fruit.
It's just dumb shit, man.
Yeah.
Salute to LOCOCITY.
I want to take a quick break from this episode to give a big shout out to Only Loud, Canada's one-stop shop for your favorite legacy brands and all things loud. Only Loud provides mail order delivery nationwide and same-day delivery to those in the Ottawa area. Check them out at onlyloud.ca or follow them on their socials, Instagram at onlyloudcanada or on Snapchat onlyloud.ca for more exclusive content. Only Loud is not just a product, it's a lifestyle. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Why?
Unfortunately, he's in a situation right now. He got arrested back in, let me see.
Like December 3rd or something?
No, it was December 27th.
Oh my gosh.
So just a couple days after Christmas. We had just done a story on him a few days ago where we were like looking at him and in the crib with his kid.
Family.
You know what I'm saying? He had just dropped new music. He was about to like start ramping up again, and now he's let me see what they have him locked up here for.
And I do believe he partnered up with Six Buzz, right?
Why does
for the record release?
Yeah.
Why does that say
that? I think
they put their tag
what you're
on
asking for the listening audience, what Dusty's asking about is why is there a bunch of rat emojis on top of the thing? It's because I think they're saying that the blog is ratting.
Six Entertainment, rat is plastered all over the screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh my! I didn't want to come out and say because I don't want to. Maybe it was
they're not
mistake.
saying that he's ratting. I think they're just saying that like.
Six Entertainment is a rat. That's literally what it says.
Yeah. It's this. I took this from Reddit, so they're taking the post from Six Entertainment, and the Reddit people are calling Six Entertainment a rat for putting this information.
Oh, but this is public information. This is like government official release of like this is an arrest, right?
Yeah. I can't see what the reason is for it. Case number, given name. Yeah, I don't see the details.
Is Six Entertainment like Kenzo Too Neat? Is that like the?
I think it's the same page.
Same page, right?
Yeah. But yeah, damn, bro, it's like the regular Toronto thing, man. Where like we're ramping up, we're just about to get the shit moving. Like the car's getting ready to go off the track.
Yep.
And then as soon as the gun blows to start the race, it's like it starts, but then it gets derailed, crashed right away. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's jail, unfortunately other circumstances, but like this guy he was the guy, bro. And he can't catch a break.
Do we know
What they got
why?
him locked up for?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
What they have him locked up for, fam?
I don't know.
Some type of
Breach.
Probably a breach. That's the thing.
That's
Like, it's
crappy.
hard to, when you're in these situations, and we haven't confirmed yet, but like, I would imagine it's a breach. It's hard when you're in these situations, when you're like on probation, parole, or whatever, like to stay out of trouble. You could be doing everything you're supposed to do and they nitpick you. You might have a bad parole officer that's on your, or probation officer that's on your ass, just looking to find you slipping. You know what I'm saying? You talk to the wrong homeboy and they're like, you can't talk to people who are associated with shit. Like, sometimes these things are set up to for these guys to fail, bro. We've seen it with Meek Mill. The man popped a wheelie and had to go back.
Yeah.
Well, bro, you know what, bro? You gotta kind of know they're watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get off of these little 1-2 charges and you're in your situations in life, you know what I mean? You already have a negative sign against you because I'm just gonna be real, brother, because you're black, right? If you want to say it like that, right? But not because of that. It's because of the black things that you're doing. I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to like past month or past week.
Yeah, you see what ends up happening when it comes to a lot of this stuff too. You could be staying on the straight and narrow. I've done it, right? I've been there. Right? And listen, we're still speculating about exactly what happened.
Yeah,
he might have crashed out, but I can't see it. Right?
I don't think so.
Like, my own personal situation, I was on parole. I'm at my job. I'm not doing nothing, bro. I'm like on the straight and narrow that I'm still on to today.
Yeah.
And they sent me back 3 months later, bro. I'm just outside the job smoking my cigarette outside of my new job. I'm working. I have gainful employment. And I'm smoking a cigarette. They come. They say, hey, are you Kofi such and such? Yeah. And they took me away. Didn't let me know why until like
you got
a week or so after, when I finally talked to my parole officer. I'm in there because they said I sold a gun to somebody. Hearsay.
Okay, that's
what?
messed up. Zero evidence, nothing.
No evidence, fam. I got home in 3 months because when I got in front of the parole board again, they were like, where's the proof? There's no proof. Who's the accuser? You can't tell them who the accuser is. Throw the shit out.
That's crazy.
Right?
Wasted 3 months of your life.
Yeah,
though,
what the
fam.
heck?
3 months, but the whole summer was gone.
Your job, did they like...
Luckily,
lucky
the
that
job
time.
took me back.
Yeah,
Wow.
you were lucky.
Right? After 3 months of me being in jail, and they knew it. It wasn't even like, yo, I was sick. No, they knew I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I got a second chance. Not everybody gets that, bro. Most people don't. So it's like, who knows what's going on with this guy? He's trying to... The last time we reported on him, he seemed like he's like in a good mental space. He's there with his youth. You know what I'm saying? These guys could be trying to... They try to get you, bro. You could be doing everything right, and they still try to get you.
Such wrong people. I hope they burn in hell. Sorry to say that, but
crazy.
Whoever did that too, honestly, bro, let them burn in hell.
It's hard to beat the system once your name's already in it. And then once you're supposed to be somebody who's known in the system, they're dying to bring you back, bro.
But for no reason too.
Because
like,
there's reasons.
Yeah,
They make money
They
off
made-
of
yeah,
people
but-
in jail, bro.
Yeah, of course, but they made up their own reason, bro, which is no reason.
And there's more than just the money that they make off of each inmate in jail. There's a bigger socioeconomic reason of why they're like, it's a targeting thing. Obviously, it's a black thing. It's a poverty thing. Okay, we keep on filling up the jails with these people so that, we can show what the real good people are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bro.
You hit me with that one, with the 3 months one. That hurt me, bro. When
Yeah,
you just
that's
said that, I was
Fam,
like,
I
you
wasn't
could've
doing nothing,
I could have
fam.
been like, yo, Dusty, I'm gonna meet up with you later. I'm sitting there on the block waiting for you because I'm thinking you're supposed to come, but really they picked you up. Like it's like those type of things they do to you.
And you know
Could
that
go
I'm
to
just
pick up your kid.
and you like, let's say that's like I went to the scenario you just said there. You know that, Fridays came home and he's just going to his job every day. He seemed to be on the straight and narrow. Why the hell is he gone? Now we're speculating. Did he crash out? No.
No, they just accused him of
literally
something
picked
with
you
no
up,
evidence.
Yes.
Bogey, fam.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, fam, Rope Squad can come pick you up and people could accuse you of whatever.
Whatever
fam.
they want.
They'll just figure it out later.
Waste your life, waste your time, waste everything.
Terrible.
Yeah. So salute to Loco City, man. Hopefully we'll see him back soon. And this is a very temporary thing because we need Loco City music. We need him on road. We need his music in the scene. You know what I'm saying? We need guys like him who are doing their things super tough to come back and take the shit. Because just like we were saying, we ain't got no kings of New York. We ain't got no kings of Toronto neither. So don't take no offense, New York. We ain't got no kings over here neither.
We have Drake,
we have
Tory
Drake.
Lanez, The Weeknd.
Yes, but from our underground, we ain't got no kings. There's no underground kings.
Press maybe top 5, but not even for music, just off popularity. But whenever top 5 says something or drops something, everybody does tune in to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Can you be considered a musician anymore if you come home and then you don't drop music for like 5 months? Like Thugger has music out.
Thugger has a song with Lil Baby and who else on it? Future.
Mm-hmm. So he back. You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. I got to make my money off of rap. So that's what rappers do. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, if top 5 don't drop, he'll be still our most popular underground Toronto rapper, but it'll be just creative. Casper. Like, you know, it can go back to my list. I did the list the other day, the top 15 underground Toronto rappers, right? You know what? I didn't even put that on my list of things.
Topics?
On my list of topics.
Toronto rap stars or Toronto rappers, sorry.
What do y'all think of my list?
They reposted it.
Who did I miss? I know I missed Quasi. Salute to Quasi. Quasi should be in here somewhere.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. That day when you were on the live talking about it.
Quasi should be in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the ordering can be different, but
tell me why. Be honest. This is cool.
You put Havaya?
I don't think Toby should be 3.
Okay.
Where should he be?
Maybe top 15.
Yeah,
like somewhere between like 6 and 12, maybe. I don't know.
Toby's been doing his thing all year, man.
Bro.
I think Roni could be higher up.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know how you're judging it. Is it based on also novelty?
Streams, views, and impact. The impact is the slider because impact could be have a strong social media presence, or it could be, you know, I'm doing a bunch of shows. Every time you see me post something or other people post, is be performing in front of a huge crowd or collecting an award somewhere. You know what I mean? And then the streams and the views are just clear, right? You got mad views on YouTube. I know people can say you buff the streams, you paid for, or you buff the views. Okay, still, we can tell what's organic and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Havaya Mighty, the reason I have her on there, she didn't drop as much music in 2024, but she dropped a song with I keep on forgetting the gentleman's name.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Let me pull it up because I want to show
the white boy, right?
A lot of people are getting at you for putting TV Gucci, but he does have like 47.
Connor Price.
Oh, Connor Price.
Connor
Price.
My bad, not to interrupt you.
Yeah, he has 47,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. He is signed to OVO, so I would.
He's not signed to OVO.
He's not signed to OVO.
No, he's not an OVO.
What?
No.
He's an affiliate.
He's independent technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
He's Jane Street.
Yo, he had hits. Bora Bora,
Jane Street. Like there's songs that people play of TV Gucci outside in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? And he's a big club promoter in the city. Yep.
The nostalgia night, like that had Fat Joe and all these different people at. Like TV Gucci is one of the top guys in the city.
You don't think you could have put any of the Hood Babies?
Peppa?
Yeah, I mean, you
no,
put,
they didn't drop enough music
Doobie.
yet. They never drop enough music, and Doobie is just off of because of I feel like respect out of his
legacy.
No?
I don't do anything out of just.
So his numbers still are still
everything
good?
is impersonal to me.
Okay, cool.
Right?
But his numbers were still good after
he dropped music in jail.
Yeah?
He dropped like 5 songs this year while in jail. And they all did numbers.
You could have put One Dog higher.
Maybe. Right? But you guys have to also, please, do this on metrics, not feelings. Not my favorite, not who you think rap better, not because that's what I hate when people jump in the comments. Yo, so-and-so should be at number 1. And I'm like, yo, that person doesn't even have close to the same numbers as Sad Boys. Like, you guys are using your feelings for your opinions.
Wait, how many? I'm going to see how much monthly listener Sad Boy has.
Sad Boy, and listen, I also spoke to Rap Cap T.O. behind the scenes.
Wow, 400K almost.
So, Rap Cap T.O. also helped me with this, right? So they helped me, they sent me a bunch of different numbers for these different people to help me with these choices. So some of these choices were, Sad Boy was the easy choice. And even on their list that they put out, Sad Boy was number 1 too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yo, this is my question. Okay, so Sad Boy's biggest song, Slide, has 95,000 views in 9 months on YouTube.
Right.
95K in 9 months, which is good. It's respectable. But like a lot of these other Toronto hood rappers are getting like 5 times that, 4 times that.
Are they?
But her song went viral on TikTok and stuff.
Yes,
exactly.
And are they getting the views like that? Because when I go through these views for real, when I'm doing a YouTube search,
Thank you.
like our cap is like at 100,000, maybe 200,000 views.
Yep.
There's a few guys who cracked the seal, like obviously like Casper and stuff like that, and a few guys who've done maybe 400,000, right? Like 100 OTD.
Boondog, in 4 weeks of Enemies dropping, already has more than double Sad Boy Slide, which is 9 months.
Yes. But on Spotify, Sad Boy Slide has 833,000 views.
Yeah, but yo, you know, okay,
that's just Spotify.
I'm not gonna accuse them of buying views because I don't know who's buying streams, who's buying views, what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to tell these days, you know? But oftentimes I think like YouTube video is like a good indicator of like organic, even though some people can buy YouTube views too.
YouTube's the first place.
YouTube is the easiest places to manipulate.
Yeah.
Because you can go and get a YouTube ad.
Yeah.
It's legal. It's not like you're buying the views, but you're still pushing your music video in front of in ads. You know what I'm saying?
I need to ask you a question.
Talk to me.
How about this? Let's get Complex Canada and Much Official to make a better list. What made you say that?
Because everybody's talking all this shit in the comments about, yo, this list, nah, that's not it. It's not it. To me, with the exception of not putting Quasi on the list, I stand 10 toes down on this list.
How about Free A? That was mentioned a lot.
Free A, with all due respect, didn't do the same numbers as some of these people.
No.
Right? Free A could be definitely in the top 20 for sure. He'd probably be number 16. Or he can battle for number 15. Right? But I think Free A is an amazing artist. But I think the people that I chose on this list, everybody just might be mad with some of the order or something like that. But you're telling me that none of these people haven't been doing their thing in 2024?
Now, everyone on this list has been doing their thing, but which name do you feel like got the most backlash when you're looking at the comments? Like in terms of people not wanting them to be
people
on the list?
always give me backlash for Toby, right? I didn't see anybody say anything about Dylan Ponders, which I'm glad because they would have to shut the F up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Down to Earth says Mula first. A few other people.
They put them at number 1 on their list.
What, Mula first?
Yeah.
But this goes back to, and respectfully, it goes back to feelings. I'm not trying to go by who I feel is the best. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other type of list. And then people can't argue with who your feelings are. I'm going off of the metrics.
John Kabongo.
John Kabongo. But still,
that's feelings.
That's
his numbers are not doing the same as these guys.
It's like he deserves it, but he
deserves it because he's a great artist and he makes great songs.
But he has to keep going.
You got to have bigger numbers than these people.
You got to keep working, John.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people are so passionate about, oh, why isn't this person on it? It's like, you just like that person a lot. And I do too. And when I make my favorite list, then they'll be on that list. But this is not my favorites. This is who's the top. The top and favorite is 2 different things. And the thing is, a lot of people hit me up about, what about the list? How did you even find this? And I'm like, did you guys even read the top? And they'll say, I didn't even read what the criterias were.
Yeah.
Like, are you guys stupid or what, man?
I see a lot of people like kind of be like Tona. And that kind of weirded me out. Like, yeah, it's
a feelings thing.
He still does this thing, but Tona's not considered a young rapper anymore.
No, but an old head can get on there if they're doing crazy numbers.
Yeah, what they're supposed to be doing.
You know what I'm saying? If they're getting put on all these posts because they did this. It doesn't have to be a crash out. They sold out a show somewhere and now everybody's posting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the impact. You know what I'm saying? Or they collected an award or whatever at 40-something years old.
Yeah.
Then you're on the list, fam.
You're on that list.
Keep scrolling down the comments.
No, the comments are something we really got to get into.
Where is KS Bands and Lil Drench, you old man, at Friday Ricky Drench?
Wow.
Shut up.
Yeah, like.
Right? This person that I argued with this person because I told him, you're just all picking all the gully mans. Again, feelings. You want to make a list of feelings, then make your own list. Yeah. So this is what prompted me saying, you guys can all talk shit to me, but like, I'm the only one putting out lists, bro. And then everybody repost I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but people will repost my list because it's content. But where's Complex? Complex doesn't even have their finger on the pulse enough to make a list like this.
Well, not even Complex. Look at the other Toronto blogs. Did they make a list?
No, they don't want to take the arrows.
List. Keep 6 Solid didn't make a list. 6 Buzz didn't make a list. Like,
because you get arrows with a list. You get people disagreeing with you, calling you all kind of goose and out of touch and
mean.
Right? So who wants to be that?
But it's like, kudos on you for like at least having that integrity to be like, you know what? This is what the list is based on this, that. Like, and you're being as objective as possible. Like, you're saying streams, views, and impact.
Yes.
You know, some people will be like, oh, Lil Drench. And shout out to Lil Drench. Like, he's killing it. He has a little wave right now. But like, that's not enough to like, these guys have multiple songs, like there's longevity. Albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think Lil Drench, like he could be on this list, or if there's like a rookie of the year list, you know, that's a different conversation.
Sav 4X is on the list. He represents that kind of music that people are talking about, but he also dropped a bunch of tunes. Him and Studio of Legends have been linking up, making viral moments. He got a deal. Like, of course you're on the list.
Yeah.
To me, this is obvious shit. It's not like, oh, Friday's doing with his feelings or he's out of touch. No, I'm watching who's working, who's getting across, and who's gaining audiences. And then I'm looking at their actual numbers.
Yeah.
And then I can say, okay, you go higher because your numbers are higher than this person. You go lower because your numbers are lower, but your impact is higher. Like, it makes sense to me when I'm making these lists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But where I said is Complex and Much Music, they ain't making no list. So what the hell are they doing for the culture? They'll just repost Drake and whoever's doing anything on a mainstream level. Who the hell is doing anything for the underground Toronto scene? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They never say shit for the Toronto underground scene.
Not a thing.
Right? They'll interview somebody when they get popular enough. They'll interview Pressa once he has a deal with Sony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't talk shit about me because I'm the one actually
putting it out.
If Complex was to post a list like that, you know how much more attention these artists would be getting?
I know.
I don't even get enough traction to really help bring up all these people I put on the list that people get so mad at. You know what I'm saying? If Much Music put out that list, you know how many people are going to see that list, but they don't do it for us?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys can complain all you want. Go complain to them people and say, yo, put out a list and tell us who you guys think are in the culture.
Oh, man, that would be a crazy list. It wouldn't be a lot of these people on here.
They don't know shit.
Would it be?
There'd be like Chaos, Socrates, Cardinal Official. But I will say right now, this Lil Drench wave is pretty crazy. Like, I don't know how all of a sudden with the Studio Legends video they drop, like that's getting a lot of traction. And
he'll probably be there next year.
Yeah, like, he has talent and like he has the eyes on him, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Drench.
No, salute to everybody on the list. And listen, this is a yearly thing. I'm into yearly lists. That's what I do, okay? You got something you got to deal with. Speaking of yearly shit, though, of something that I want to see yearly is the boy 100 Watts.
Big salute to Steamin' Hot Grabba with a variety of different Grabba flavors and dispensers. They got Red Rose Grabba, that Red Herring Grabba, and Peanut Butter. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabba, and use the code WeLoveHipHop and receive a discount on your order. Again, you can find them on Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabba. Now let's get back to the show. Cheers.
W Rapper.
Let me find his video. I'm sure it's in my history. Because I watched it last night a couple of times. See it right there.
Did I just say he had a better freestyle than?
What the fuck are you, a rapper?
Yo, Murder.
Would you like to be?
Look out, man. We got our own wrap up.
Mr. 100 Watts.
Let's go, man.
Turn this.
Then you cracked off a range. When Flipper caught you, you bitched up your heart changed, nigga. Yeah. That's how we gonna do this shit.
Hold on a second.
Beat switch up.
He went in on Icy, bro.
Okay, let's break down the first part. Are y'all happy with the first?
I love it. I gave him a personal phone call. That's how much I love this. Keep going.
Man.
He's killing it.
Keep going, Watts.
He talks some
but yo,
shit.
okay, bro. The Casper King Money thing, like
he's had issues with.
I know. That's it's like you're reopening something that happened, and that was something. Was that 2024 when they were talking about all that?
Watts
stuff?
never stops beefing, bro.
He's a villain. He's the villain. He is the pop-up guy. Like you thought he was quiet for a bit. Look, he just popped up on us and then
Watch at the deletes. I think he had to delete some of his diss songs off of Instagram, off of YouTube, I mean, because he had just too much back-to-back, just always dissing. He's just, every time he pops out, it's like, yo!
Yeah. You
He
don't
can rap,
want
too.
Watts on your head top.
Definitely not.
He even called your name.
No, he called my name.
A couple
He'll
times.
call your he'll call
We'll get to it.
Get to
But
it.
don't worry. we all, it's all love.
He slow floated.
Yeah. He has
No,
love
y'all
for you.
can't
dog.
fuck. They took his phone, answer calls. Rest in peace, Deja. Shadow with TV. Y'all got switch.
Hold on. Yo, can you hear us?
I deal with.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear him? Yo,
Jeez.
hold on.
Yeah,
We're listening to your song right now in real time while we're recording our podcast. I was like, you know what?
Christ.
We need to holler.
Call the man.
We need to call the man himself.
Yeah.
Friday love hip hop.
Yo, we.
The
Say
man
what?
woke up and chose violence on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? The villain popped up and showed them niggas.
Yeah, pop my shit, man. You know
Pop
what it
it.
is. Trapper John, let's get it, bro.
You already know, broski.
So what prompted you to make this year-end wrap-up, man?
Yo, honestly, big woman thing, like I'm gonna tell you guys.
You're an
That was
idiot.
like this December 12th. I posted up, I'm like, I posted in my story, like, I can't wait for Uncle Murder's wrap up. And then MC Ebo messaged me, he's like, you should do a Toronto, and I think you would be the only one perfect to do that.
Pull
shit.
it off.
And I'm like, wow, what a great idea. But I'm like, years about to done. He's like, it's crunch time then, nigga. And I'm like, you know what? Say no more. So all I did was like, I started scratching my head. I'm like, you know what? All right. So I went down all the blogs. I went down your page, Six Sounds, Keepsakes, like everything that happened for the year.
Yep.
And I just put all the highlighted shit and just fucking it done. No, finish the track. I did the track in like 48 hours. I was
Good.
done.
That's
Jeez.
crazy. You put that together in 48 hours, fam?
48 hours. But the only thing I was waiting, and then I shot the video, and it's crazy because my video man's in Miami right now. So he had to edit that while I'm in Miami. His girlfriend's all cussing him. He's like, we have to get this done. You know what I mean? And then I got the Jackham custom made. The only thing I pretty much waited long. I would have had it on January 1st, but I had to make the Jackham custom made, and I did it too last minute. And these guys needed a week. So pretty much it only delayed because of the jacket. It was one, but obviously I have to promote the brand and shit in the
Perfect
video,
timing,
right? So yeah, so it's perfect timing. You know what I mean? Fuck up the place, bro. Show these guys how to rap again. Bring that bars back.
Yeah.
Mm.
So is this going to be an ongoing thing? Can we expect more of these?
Oh
next
yeah,
year?
yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, every year now I'm gonna continue that on. This is never gonna. Now at least this year when I do it, I'm gonna be more prepared.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't want to end
I'll
up
be way
on the
more
Watts
prepared.
2020, the wrap up. You don't want to end up on his wrap up now.
Yeah. They don't want to end up on
For the whole year, I'm going to be saying that to the people that I'm like, you don't want to end up on Watts'
don't
wrap
wanna
up.
end up on the wrap up.
He big up some people though. It's not like
No, there's
everyone
some
that was,
big ups,
you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I still bigged up. It wasn't like I was just getting at everybody.
No,
Like,
no.
I was bigging up a lot of people, and
Yes.
still a 1-2 of them that have my little personals and throw my shots at them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
friendly competition, friendly fire.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, Watts, thank you for taking it easy on me, bro.
We spoke
I
about
just
that.
said it was the whack move Friday to keep it 100. Yeah, you like how I used the bar like that whack 100 and whack move to keep it 100?
100, yeah.
Bars.
Crazy.
Yo, 100, it's DJ Czar. I run a channel called Burrow Sound. I can't lie. So initially I'm bumping it. I'm like, yo, this is sick. Like maybe he'll mention Burrow Sound, you know? I didn't get no type of mention. But then Friday was like, yo, you got to have a moment. So I just want to let you know that is motivation. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with what you're doing and things.
Yeah.
Once you have that moment, you know it's the bro that thing and put that in that shit, man.
Love.
Yeah, you gotta crash
even
out,
though the
sorry.
blogs got shot, I shot on everybody. The blog, nothing
Yeah.
these people, you know what I mean? Like, missed out a couple of you guys, but it's nothing but love. You salute. Just try to make it next year.
100%. Exactly, bro.
They got to make it wrap up.
Yeah, you got to get on your crash
It's like
out
a new
plan.
bar. It's like you got to make 100 Watts' wrap up.
Or you're not doing nothing.
really making
You're
noise
not
like
doing
that. You know
nothing,
what I'm
fam.
saying?
You didn't do it. You didn't make
come
his wrap up.
on. Yo, I've been getting good responses like crazy. Like, I'm like, yeah, you guys need the bars. And we even like the beats, because some people thought I was going to stay on the same beat. I'm like, you guys are if you think that. I got to show you the versatility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you actually made a good song.
Yeah,
it's actually a good
the beat
song,
switch
you
up
know?
was crazy. I loved it. I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know,
for
I
sure.
love every minute of it though. Watch. You
Yeah,
know.
even the second beat I really like, because it reminded me, like when I heard the beat originally when I was writing, it's like some 50 Cent, like some Styles Jada Kiss shit, like that back in the days G-Unit shit, you know?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I had fun with that shit. I had fun with it. It was fun for me. So it was fun writing that shit. It was ezy too, fam. Like this, when you're a real artist,
Yeah,
I mean, that
man.
shit's easy, fam.
Yeah, man.
It's easy, fam. Storytelling is my shit, fam.
No, we need more of those, man. Listen, 100, we need to get you in the studio soon. And
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to go on my fucking press run right now. So I'm coming to see you guys the end of this month. You already know I'm pulling up on the man.
Oh, let's do it.
Bet.
Okay,
We're ready.
You already know.
We'll talk behind the scenes.
All right, for sure. You guys love, nothing but love, man.
Done
Salute. You
know,
guys
done
have a
know.
blessed day. Appreciate y'all.
You
Happy
don't know,
New
fam.
Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
All right, blessings. You too. Love.
Bless.
Love.
Salute the 100 watts.
Salute, bro.
That was a moment, man. He created a moment.
I had to do it. You know, we over here, best podcast in the country. You know,
Yep.
gotta make sure to tap in with the people directly.
Of course,
you
a
know
little
what I'm saying?
answer.
That was quick. That was like a 1-2 ring.
Yeah.
Best podcast in the country. They be
Yeah,
answering, bro.
jeez.
Yeah, you see that come up on your screen, and be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, you know
Trap
what I'm saying?
calling me. Friday's calling me.
You know what I'm saying?
Better answer.
Well, let's but listen, we don't even
Czar's
need to continue
Right.
the video here. Just we got the source, man.
We got the source.
We got the
man.
source. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go check out the bars yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure to tap in 100 Vision Entertainment on YouTube. Okay. I'm not even subscribed. I'm such a dick. Okay. Subscribe now. Okay. And go check out that video, man. Run it up, man. Because the numbers also helps to encourage man to say, you know what? Oh, I did 200,000-300,000 last year on this wrap up. Yo, run it again.
Run it again.
Yeah, bro. We need to be going 1 million, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's giving us the year roundup of everything that goes
Exactly.
on in our scene that matters to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So salute to 100 watts right there for that. Right
That's
there.
proper.
I got one more question for you guys before we wrap the podcast here.
Yeah, man.
I was playing some songs in the beginning of the podcast, right? I was playing Cardinal Official, Bacardi Slang. LOCOCITY CP24 is a little bit different because not really what I'm thinking about, but it still kind of goes into what I'm thinking about. And then K Money come outside, another thing that's in my list. Give me 2 to 3 songs that are Toronto anthems, that are like Toronto slang anthems.
Oh, okay. I got one.
It's like, and it doesn't have to be a song about slang.
No.
It just things that you heard some certain slang words, and everybody outside of Toronto got to hear the song too.
Northern Touch.
Northern Touch. Is that a Toronto thing? Because remember, that's a Rascal song, which they're from the West Coast.
Yes.
And featuring Toronto mans. So
Toronto
it's a
song.
Canadian
It's a
song.
Canadian song, but Toronto. I call it Toronto. Most of the man, them thrusters on it. You got Chocolate on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
We'll go one more step then. Are we going old school or new school?
It could be either one, because like the reason I'm making a documentary right now, right?
Yeah.
Like top 5 Toronto slang songs, right? So Bacardi Slang was obviously like a easy choice. Yeah. Sorry, top 5 hip hop songs with the Toronto accent.
Okay.
Marvel. No. Where you from? Remember that song? Where you from?
From Black Iron, R.I.P.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of those. Like
No.
you're saying one of those?
No, because these songs haven't really gone outside of Toronto. The songs I'm talking about, people outside of Toronto heard these songs. People outside of Toronto heard Bacardi Slang.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? People outside of Toronto definitely heard Come Outside, right? So when they hear Come Outside and they're like, boom, boom, that's a I-E. They get to learn what we say.
So which song highlights the Toronto accent, vernacular style is what you're trying to say?
And everybody got to hear it.
Okay.
Can we still say a Drake song too?
Drake could be in there.
Oh, if it's Drake, then... Because I feel like a lot of them do learn it from Drake.
Yeah, he has songs like Blem. People got to learn what Blem means.
Yeah. What about Started from the Bottom? Maybe a little bit.
Did he use any words in there that were like, yo, that's what they say in Toronto, right? Like for a reason, like for example, Bacardi Slang, song that was played on BET and stuff like that. But he was saying, we don't say you know what I'm saying. We say you done know. You know what I mean? We don't say that's the breaks. We say yo, it's all good. Like he's literally telling us this is how we speak in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So he's spread the Toronto accent to the world with that song.
What about Money Jane?
Money Jane too. That could be.
I'm just flicking them off at you because it's like, yo, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I think definitely you gotta throw Black Challenger in there because I've met Americans that like they know that song. And like Bugs has like he has a natural Toronto accent that is pretty strong.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, okay, like this guy's definitely from Toronto when you hear that. You know what I'm saying?
But was he saying Toronto things in there? Like, like did he use some slangs that were like?
No, it was just his accent.
Yeah.
I'm a cha.
Like I put in the documentary piece, one of those songs I put in there was Griselda Blanco.
100%.
Right?
100%.
Like she said she don't work on our reds. And talking about the telly things and like these are all like Toronto vernaculars that everybody got to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The reason I put Come Outside there, like this has 20-something million views on it. Americans are playing the song like, yo, we like this shit. But then they're getting to hear certain things that we say. But man, talking about making chops. Like they don't say that in the States.
Yo, you gotta
or
put
making wops.
Yeah, they do, but swap's different. But AE is not from us. AE is from the New York cats.
AE?
Yeah, pull out the AE.
I don't know. Why are you looking at me? Y'all older. Y'all probably see when that term became a thing. You know what
I
I'm
don't know. I feel like I heard it here first.
Nope.
The AE or it's the AE?
Or
Yo,
Aki.
you have to put
what they say, Aki?
Aki is like my brother.
Yeah.
Right?
Aki.
Yeah, but it's a AE. That's a Toronto
That's a
thing.
thing. Like, but nah. Okay, go.
Okay.
Go.
You got to put. I think Still by the Rabba.
Still by the Rabba.
Still is like that is such a Toronto track and like the accent, both Smoke Dog and Moji, like and I think they're using
and you're mentioning
terms.
Rabba.
Yeah.
Where the hell there's no Rabbas
Rabba
outside of outside even downtown Toronto. There's even now no Rabbas. So like you're really making it specific. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have to put that on my list for the documentary.
Moving lava, like it's just
outside the Rabba.
Not rocking Prada, rocking Gucci.
Yeah.
Still slap it down on your ting booty. You say bitch booty or ting booty?
Whatever.
Maybe there's a
Bitch
clean
booty.
Booty part is really
Booty.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Stand down. That's a casualty.
And then and also them being a Somali and everything like
Somali, and then you got Smoke Dog,
who's Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's like
yeah,
that is a good representation.
Yeah, that's a good choice right there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Low-key getting some suggestions for the documentary.
Yeah,
I'm making
right.
there
Yeah,
too, man.
Canada Goose, I think you should put that up.
Canada
Goose.
Goose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, even Tory Lanez's old song, Grey Goose. Oh no, but that's American product.
Yeah.
It's not a Canadian product.
It took a minute for some people even in
catch on to
America
that.
to catch that he was from here.
Yeah, Harvey
You know what I'm
Stripes and
saying?
him.
Even though actually he was still doing the new Toronto and all that.
Yeah,
so.
Harvey Stripes and him came with that song.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think we got some good choices here. Still by the Rabba. Okay. Do y'all agree with Griselda Blanco?
Yeah.
Slightly, but Griselda Blanco isn't Canadian.
Yeah,
no,
like,
but the song and the way that these guys are
delivery
talking
on it. Cool.
CLE, not Cleveland. Like they're making it specific. When we're talking about CLE, we're not talking about Cleveland. We're talking about our block, Chester Lee. You know what I'm saying? So that's to me, they're directly talking to the Americans like, nah, bro, this is our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fam.
So it's like, these are the type of ideas I'm talking about.
Okay, I can't lie. Like, I don't know which Smiley song, but I do feel like Smiley does. He encapsulates the Toronto accent.
Body.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
What's the other song? Like, last week I was bummy.
Oh,
what song is that? Last week I had nothing.
I don't remember the title of the song, but I do know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Smigs.
Smiley's a good representation of
Toronto,
of a Toronto man. Like those songs didn't get to the world. The song that did get to the world is obviously Over the Top.
Yeah.
So you didn't get
like straight
super
Toronto.
But we didn't get to hear. I guess he's
Like
still
Toronto
We
saying-
heard it, bro. That makes me feel
better.
every time I
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
those
yeah.
two on that record. I'm like, this is a Toronto tune.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
This
Toronto.
makes me feel good.
It's low key a Toronto tune,
Yeah,
but I don't think Americans peep that it's a Toronto tune.
because Drake is funny.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is just a Drake song, but it's like, nah,
Oh,
this like the mans are getting. That's why even people had some backlash with Smiley when they first heard him on with a song with Drake. Because they're like, what is he saying?
they didn't understand us.
Yeah.
And all the reels were like, this is how Smiley was when he was writing this verse, and it would be like some gay dude, like Prada and Gucci don't go together.
Yeah, because they're not realizing like the Toronto vernacular and the way that certain mans talk. Like Smiley's not like, yes, Smiley has a unique way of talking, but then there's enough mans who talk just like Smiley. It's not like Smiley's like
Especially
a one of a kind the way he
the neighborhood
speaks.
he's from. That's how
Yeah.
they kind of their lingo.
It's like more melodic, like the way they speak.
Yeah, it's a twang. It's a twang to it. There's a little twang to it. You know what I'm saying? I mess with that.
I do feel like different parts of Toronto have like a slightly different version of the Toronto accent. Slightly
It's a
different twang.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mm.
Well, certain spots and man have a different way of saying things.
I feel like West End, they have like
Ooh.
a lot more like slang. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
everything.
there's a
is-
lot of slang I learned just from my
You
West End
pissed off the whole
homies.
East End right there. with
No,
that.
East End.
No,
I'm
no,
on
no.
the East End accent because I'm from here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But the West End, they'll say stuff that's like you never even heard
that
before. Like,
before.
like, you guys say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
I'll catch it. Like I would catch it. I'll be walking to the store here. A man say something. I'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we should move up a little faster. You know what I mean? Faster rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
which
yeah.
part of the city has the best accent?
I'll be real, bro. The West End, Jane Strip.
Hmm.
That's where it originates. Most style originates from. Most styles originate from the West End, Jane Strip, those areas to downtown Regent Park. Let's put it that way. You can get style from there. You can get style from there. Those are the two most important parts in our whole city, I believe.
Hmm.
The
Right?
Jane Strip and downtown Regent Park.
Those are
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Where it all started, where everything started.
Let us know in the comments what part you think is the most. What was the question? The most influential or has the
Like
best slang?
the best Toronto accent. Which part of the city has the best accent?
The
And-
strongest.
And let's add on to that. What part of the city has the most influence?
I say Jane.
I could probably agree with that because there's mad people who come from over there on Jane Strip, bro.
Most rappers that are
From
on
the
the top.
bottom to the top, bro.
Yeah,
Jane
bro.
Strip, like there's enough
It's the
rappers.
Jane Strip, fam.
It's crazy. Yeah.
North, south, north, all that. Even Finch.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa.
and successful too.
But
yeah.
I will say the East End produces the more like stereotypical, like comical Toronto accent. Like, yo, fam. Like
Yeah,
that,
because
like that. I feel like I hear that a lot more in the East End as a regular thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
West
not as
End
real.
people, they have more slang terms that like you actually just don't know. Or like,
It's
Mm.
I
real.
don't know.
It's real. It's tougher. It's a bit more rougher around the edges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it really is. It's really tough. You gotta be a tough individual.
And then
Come
the
from
how would
that.
you describe the downtown Toronto accent? Like people who live
almost American?
American, right? Like almost like Valley Girl-ish.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
like clear.
I'd give them because it's so fast and so populated, and it's randoms, more
Yeah.
randoms.
yeah.
So you just like if you're meeting being a downtown cat, I feel you meet people on just going to
You
the
meet a
store.
lot of tourists.
Yeah, you meet
Yeah.
them. So you kind of gotta have that little wit to you. where
There's
you're
like a hipster.
Hey man,
yeah.
hey, what's going on,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah.
But then really when the man come around, you're like, yeah.
You got to be able to code switch when you live downtown.
There's
you
a
gotta know how to
hipster
ride a
element. There's
Yeah.
a hipster
Yeah.
element to
Yeah.
it that I feel like because they're
Yeah.
downtown, Kensington Market, whatever.
All that,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
from down there to all the way to Bleecker, all that. You gotta kind of know how to,
Yeah.
I feel like this is how I compare Toronto, certain pockets. Like region would be like, in a sense, kind of like Harlem.
Mm.
Brooklyn is like Jay. Scarborough is like the Bronx. In a no. Let's switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could switch it up. You could put it wherever you want to put it, but you
Yeah.
give those those boroughs and then put them in our boroughs. And
Yeah.
How about
You-
North York? Where would you,
Manhattan.
man?
No,
I don't know about that. I'm joking.
All right, let's wrap it up, man.
I'm joking. I'm totally.
We had a
joking.
crazy episode.
Yeah. We back, man. Happy New Year.
We love hip hop.